There was this one time where I was asked to pick up my cross and follow Jesus in a very bizarre way. There was a church in town, this is years ago, and they were doing a Easter musical play. And their main actor got sick right the week of Easter week. And so someone knew me, and they knew that I did acting and singing and stuff, and so they said, hey, would you fill in for this church? They're in desperate need, they need someone to do this. And they said, you're gonna have to play Jesus and play and sing a solo and stuff. And I said, okay, sure, yeah, I'll help them out. So I show up to this dress rehearsal. This is the only rehearsal I get. And I say to them, okay, so walk me through what it is I'm doing here in the play. And they said, okay. So the first thing is you're gonna have to put on your costume. And I said, great, what's the costume? And they handed me a loincloth. And I said, okay, this is a good start. All right, and then what do I do after I put that on? Come back, we got some tarps over here and some buckets of red paint and some ropes. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you to kind of just like kneel down. We're gonna whip you with red paint for a while so that you look like you've really been beaten up and whipped, and the blood, the paint blood, will just be kind of like all over your body dripping off of you. I was like, this is unbelievable, okay? And then they're like, so the guards are gonna take you then down to the stage in front of everyone, where we have a cross on the ground. They're gonna throw you down onto the cross, and that's when they're gonna crucify you to the cross. Like, this is wild. I can't believe I agreed to do this. And I said, but here's the best part. See, when we're lifting you up in the air, that's when you get to sing your solo. So I finish singing my solo, and I die, and they take me off the cross, and they put me in the tomb. And with that, we also buried my acting and singing career. But our life as Christians is supposed to be unveiled, right? We shouldn't hold back. And if the glory of God has been unveiled to us as the church, it means the power of God is unveiled and unleashed in its fullness and is at our disposal, right? Canada can be changed for the gospel because we have all the unveiled power of the Holy Spirit working through us if we just do it, right? If we do it, do we believe something that improbable and impossible is actually possible with God? It is, right? This is the unveiled glory of God working through us. But transformation only happens because of the work of the Spirit. This is what Paul's saying. This is why he says, I'm a minister of the Spirit, because the only way your heart transforms is because of the work of the Holy Spirit in your life. And this presents a challenge for us as a church, because our tendency is not to want to be ministers of the Spirit, is it? It's to want to be ministers of the law. We actually like that better. But I think we have to really, really push ourselves to not fall into that trap as a church. I think for Village Church, we really have to, it's a trust issue, right? It's a trust issue with the Holy Spirit. Will we trust the Holy Spirit to transform a heart or not at the end of the day? Because what we do is we don't trust it, and so we become ministers of the law, and we say, I don't feel comfortable if people don't change their behavior before they come here and encounter Christ. That's not the kind of church we can be, right? We have to be trusting of the Spirit so much that we are willing to embrace a lot of awkwardness, right? Because we want people who aren't transformed yet to come to our church, to participate with us, and meet and see and be changed by the glory of God seen in Jesus Christ, right? That has to be our passion. We should be saying not, what are we comfortable with here for someone to have access to be able to come and see this guy? Instead, what we should be saying is, I'm so concerned for the hearts of people, right? That I just want as many people as possible, whatever they look like, whatever, I want them to come because I want them to see Christ, because I want the Holy Spirit to change their life. Now, I'm not saying, should we change what we believe? Should we just go with what culture says about everything? That's not what I'm talking about, right? I'm saying, how is a person's heart going to be transformed by the Holy Spirit by encountering Christ if we don't let them encounter Christ?